Hello? Okay, so as I have said, we have to line them up in order for us to solve it easily. So in this case, I'm going to put 2n squared minus 5n minus 6 plus negative 1n squared minus 3n plus 11 and put an equal sign over there. And then I'm going to make a division line. Okay, so that I know which one I'm going to solve. So, what did I tell you before? If they have a different sign, what operation are you going to use? Are you going to add or are you going to subtract? Subtract. So therefore, 11 minus 6 is equals to what? 11 minus 6 is equal to, use your calculator, 5. Now, we don't know the sign, right? Look at the biggest number. Which one is bigger number, 11 or 6? Which one the bigger number, 11 or 6? What is the sign of the 11? So therefore, I'm going to put positive right here. Okay. Now, we're now on the second column, right? It says negative 5n minus 3n is equals to what? Are we going to add or are we going to subtract? But remember, the only time we're going to subtract if they have different sign. If they have the same sign, what are we going to do? Add or subtract? Add. Okay? Yes, we're going to add because they have the same sign. So if they have the same sign, all we have to do is to copy the sign right away, which is negative, right? Okay, what did I tell you? If they have the same variable, what are we going to do with that variable? Yes, copy it down. You have to copy it down. And then we add 5 plus 3 is equals to what? Anybody? 5 plus 3 is equal to? Very good. Thank you. So we have negative 8n. Now, they have the same variable and exponent, right? So automatically, the moment you see that's commonality, just copy it down. So you have n squared. And then you're going to look at the sign. One is positive, one is negative. What did I tell you? If they have different sign, what operation are you going to use? Are you going to add or are you going to subtract? Yes, we're going to subtract. So 2 minus 1 is equal to what? 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. And which one is bigger, 2 or 1? What is the sign of 2? What is the sign of 2? Positive. That's the reason why your answer is positive right here. So the correct answer here would be n squared minus 8n plus 5. Okay? Either or, this one or that one are correct. Okay? Either one of those is correct. Now, let's proceed to number 31. Because I'm going to give you time to answer the others. Okay, number 31, this is subtraction. So we have here d minus 9 minus 3d minus 1. Okay, this one we have a different rule. Okay, let me put this as a line right here. This is add. Okay, add. This is subtract. Okay, subtract. Okay, we're done here for the moment for the addition. Now we're going to move on to subtraction. Okay, what is the first step we're going to do? Line them up, right? So you have d minus 9. And then you see this negative sign right here? What you're going to do is to multiply that inside the parentheses. So negative times positive 3x is negative 3d. Negative times negative 1, that's become positive. Okay? So therefore, this becomes negative 3D, and this one is positive 1. And we're going to put an invisible 1 over there. Okay, now we're going to line them up. Okay, if they have different sign, what did I tell you? What operation are you going to use? If they have different sign, add or subtract. Different sign, we're going to subtract. So 9 minus 1. 9 minus 1 is equal to 9 minus 1. 8. Which one is bigger, 9 or 1? What's the sign of 9? Negative. That's the reason why your answer is negative 8. Okay. Both have common variable, which is D, right? So I'm going to leave that, copy the D. Different sign, we subtract, right? So 3 minus 1. 2. What is the sign of 3? Negative. So therefore your answer here is negative 2D minus 8. Okay, another example right here, number 34. And then after that, I'm going to give you time to work on the rest of the problem. Okay, number 34. So you have here 4m squared minus m plus 2 minus negative 3m squared plus 10m plus 4. Are you following me here? Again, you're going to multiply this. So negative, that's become positive now. When you multiply that negative and positive, that becomes negative. When you multiply negative times positive, that becomes negative. Okay, so therefore, we have to line them up. So you have 4m squared minus 1m plus 2. I put 1 over there so that we can visible, we can see the 1 that is invisible on the first one. And then copy this. 3m squared minus 10m minus 4. Okay? So I copy the sign right here. Positive, right? Negative, negative. Okay? So then line them up. Line them up. Line them up. Okay. Different sign, you always subtract. 4 minus 2 is equals to what? Anybody? 4 minus 2. 2. Which one is bigger? 4 or 2? What is the sign of 4? Negative. So therefore, your answer is negative 2. Next. What have you noticed the sign? Both negative. If they have the same sign, what operation are we going to use? Are we going to add or are we going to subtract? They have the same sign. Add. Okay. But we have to copy the common sign, which is negative, right? So 10 plus 1. 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. And then they have the common variable m. Just copy it down. Next, they have common variable and exponent. You copy it down. M squared. Both are positive. So if they have the same sign, what are we going to do? Are we going to add or subtract? Same sign. Add. The only time we're going to subtract if they have different sign. One is positive, the other one is negative. Okay? So 4 plus 3 is equal to what? Anybody? 4 plus 3 is 7. So therefore, that's your answer. 7m squared. Okay. The last example here is number 36. Okay, 36. So you have here negative r minus 10 minus 4 r cubed negative plus r squared plus 7r. Okay. Excuse me. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change the sign of this. So we're going to distribute the negative inside. So negative times negative is positive. Negative times positive is negative. Negative times positive is negative. So therefore, this will be now our new trinomial. So you have here 4r cubed plus 1r squared plus 7r. Okay, now we're going to put that here. Minus 1r minus 10. Okay? This one you don't have 0r squared. This one you have 0r cubed. Okay? And this one is equals to 0. Okay? You're filling it up so that they can create a complete polynomial. Okay. Line them up. Line them up. Line them up. So 0 plus negative 10 is negative 10. 7 minus 1 is equal to 7 minus 1 is equal to 7 minus 1. 6. Okay, what sign should I use? Positive or negative? Which one is bigger, 7 or 1? What is the sign of 7? So therefore it's positive. Okay, next. They have the same variable and exponent. You bring it down, r squared. 1 plus 0 is equal to what? 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So both are positive. Just copy positive 1 right here. Okay. R square cube, they have common variable and exponent. So 4 plus 0 is equal to 4. Therefore, that is your answer. 4r cubed plus 1r squared plus 6r minus 10. Okay? So far what we answer is number 23, number 24, and then 25, and then 31, 34, 36. Okay, guys. I want you to answer all odd numbers. Okay? Answer only odd numbers. You understand that? When you say odd numbers, so let me write here. You're going to answer number 27, problem. Number 29, number 35. Okay? So you have 3 problems to answer. And then after that, I'm going to let you use the Chromebook to answer the peer assessment. Okay? Any question? Hello? So you're going to answer only 27, 29, and 35. Okay. If you don't have any question, proceed.